This is the first reel of the Stanier film archive, if I can grandly call it that. I've scratched around to see what bits of film I could find from the early days, and I put them together on a DVD. And it starts off in, I think, 1955, when my Aunt Margaret, my mother's sister, bought a funny little camera and came down and took some shots of MCS. That's her walking along with my mother on the playing fields at Malden College School, MCS. The following year, 1956, my brother Robin and I were each playing for Berkhamsted School cricket team against Malden College School cricket team on the MCS grounds, and Peggy was there again with her camera to record some of that. My parents, needless to say, came down to watch, as did the headmaster of Berkhamsted School, Basil Garnons Williams, and his wife. They took a keen interest in proceedings, all four of them. Here's the Berkhamsted team leaving the field, having been fairly soundly beaten. And here's the Stanier family leaving the field, but not looking too disconsolate. Parents proud as punch, I imagine. And the year after that, we had a summer holiday down in Cornwall. A typical Stanier summer holiday. We rarely ventured abroad. We find some seaside cottage, in this case near a little place near Port Isaac, in a village called St Endelion. And some of the weather was very, very nice indeed, as you'll see. Those present at the Cornish holiday included my formidable Scottish granny, who alas enjoyed very little in her long life. Also my two aunts, Anne and Peggy, and Peggy's partner Doris. My father often escaped by painting watercolours, something which was a great source of happiness to him and which he did very well. We also played games of quoits on the beach, marking out a sort of tennis court and throwing this rubber quoit backwards and forwards across a net. Yeah, it was good fun. One of the earliest bits of film after that was actually not shot by the family. I was making a film about rubber. Alexander had just been born. We got some shots of him in a baby bouncer, and he was bouncing up and down, demonstrating, little did he know it, the characteristics of rubber. About a year later, I went on a BBC training course, and I had to make a little film as one of the film exercises, and I thought I might as well take the opportunity to involve Alexander. So he was at that stage almost walking, but he had a little trolley which was necessary to achieve that feat. Give him a trolley and he walked forever, and this is the little film we made.
This is Alexander, and Alexander's rather worried. Silly Mummy and Daddy left his ball behind on Sunday, and he's had to come to the park to look for it. But there's such a lot of the park to look in, and Alexander looks almost everywhere. I wonder if it's in these bushes. No, it doesn't seem to be there. Perhaps this little girl knows. But she's no help either. Oh dear, this is tiring work. But just as Alexander's getting depressed, he has a clever idea. Why not go to the birdhouse and ask wise old Mr. Parrot. Please, Mr. Parrot, have you seen my ball?
Is it a red ball?
Yes.
Is it a big red ball?
Yes, yes.
In that case, young man, you'll find it over there on the bench.
And there it was. Alexander was pleased to get it back, and off he set for home, back to a lovely tea of freshly cut Marmite sandwiches.
The programme was filmed by George Gibbons, edited by Reg Brown, and directed by Tom Stanier with the assistance of Roy Davis and Elizabeth Wigley. The part of Alexander Stanier was played by Alexander Stanier.
2 years later, I was on another course, and I thought I'd make another film with Alex as the exercise, because otherwise I wasn't going to get any film of him as a child. This film, perhaps I better explain, it was a film about a poem by Thomas Hardy, who, after his first wife died, I mean, he treated her very badly for about 40 years, he suddenly felt passionately in love with her and very guilty, and wrote a series of poems about her once she was dead. And this slightly macabre subject is what this film's all about, and I'm not quite sure why I got Alex into it, but he's there.
Why did you give no hint that night, that quickly after the morrow's dawn, and calmly, as if indifferent quite, you would close your term here, up and be gone where I could not follow with wing of swallow, to gain one glimpse of you ever anon, never to bid goodbye or lip me the softest call, or utter a wish for a word, while I saw morning harden upon the wall, unmoved, unknowing that your great going had placed that moment and altered all. Why do you make me leave the house and think for a breath it is you I see at the end of the alley of bending boughs, where so often at dusk you used to be, till in darkening dankness the yawning blankness of the perspective sickens me? Well, all's past amend, unchangeable. It must go. I seem but a dead man held on end to sink down soon. Oh, you could not know that such swift fleeing, no soul foreseeing, not even I, would undo me so.
Anyway, we now acquired a really awful little camera for almost nothing, which is mute and doesn't take very good shots at all, but it was better than nothing, I suppose. And the first time we got a chance to use it was when Robin and his three sons came over to have a holiday in the United Kingdom, and our two families went down to Cornwall for a summer holiday, and very close, in fact, to the summer holiday you've already seen on film, almost exactly 20 years later. Robert was a fat little thing already, as you'll notice, basically approved of England and English holidays. Angus, similar age, spent a lot of time trying to rearrange Robert's facial features, and the other children joined in enthusiastically. It rained a lot, surprise, surprise, but we had occasional sun, and there were some nice memories. The following winter we got the camera out again when we spent a Sunday afternoon on Sheen Common. Toby and Alex riding around on bikes, Robert making his first attempts at mobility, with developing a technique all of his own, efficient rather than graceful. And here he is, possibly taking his first faltering steps. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt anyway. In the summer, we got the camera out for the Sheen Mount Sports, and lo and behold, we were there in time to see Alexander score a famous win in the 100 yards. Among the spectators was her proud mother with a quite extraordinary afro haircut, which soon disappeared, much to the relief of her children. And that 100 yards race, I think you'll agree, was so fine that we'll have another look at it in slow motion. What a moment. We've now got to summer 1977, and our house in Christchurch Road, there was a climbing frame which went down an absolute bomb with the kids. Fortunately, none of them fell off and brained themselves on the concrete, but it was huge. It did valiant service, that climbing frame, for several years. Also invaluable were the various sporting facilities in East Sheen. Fine form on the court being displayed by Tommy and Alex. And fine form by the ball boy and the ball girl. Pitch and putt course was also a big hit. Varying displays of skill being demonstrated. Sometime in the same summer, we thought it would be nice to, lovely summer day, we spent Saturday on the seaside. So we took off down to Climping in Sussex, our nearest beach, and on the way down we broke the journey at Box Hill, where the three boys went careering around when we got to the top, very enjoyably. When we got to the sea, the beach is fairly shingly. It ain't your golden rolling sands, but the sea is the sea, and it was a very, very enjoyable day out for all parties, even those who spent most of it unconscious. On to summer of 1985 and an enjoyable holiday in a place called Rock Gaziak, where we spent a lot of the time playing around in the river. We also had a yellow dinghy with us, which was good fun. It doesn't look very yellow in this picture, thanks to this rubbishy old camera, but we had a lot of fun with that. The only trouble with the Dordogne is that the surface is very, very stony, an absolute agony to get in and out of the river, as Toby is discovering. When we weren't in the river, we spent a lot of time trying to get the barbecue to work. Something, of course, at which the Staniers are notoriously skilled. There was a little terrace garden at the back of our house, which was set against the cliff face, so that's why Rock Gaziak is called Rock Gaziak, and we had a lot of meals outside. One of the tasks we set ourselves was to get Robert to appreciate French food, but as you can see, it was an uphill struggle.
Oh well, some of us enjoyed it.
combining us with other events like children luggage, looking around Oxford Folly, Oxford College, etc. Before everyone disappears, I ought to say welcome to everyone now. And a lot of you were here 25 years ago. And it's memory corner round here if you want to try and spot where you were. And I would particularly like to welcome our best man, Robin, who's actually got the camera there, because he came over from Australia 25 years ago to be best man, and he's come over again to be here again. I would also like to thank my parents very much, who not only organised my white wedding, but have organised my silver wedding. And I worked out with a bit of luck, if they both live to 99, they can organise my but that's been in development with signs and wine and, that kind of thing. I would also like to welcome my page boy, Paul, who is somewhere, because he's made it. And also my brother is here, Nata is here, whose father married us in 1965. And lots of very old friends. In fact, I decided that today was really a testament of friendship. And some of the friendships go back over 40 years, which is a jolly long time. And one of the friends, who's sort of come in an anonymous guise, is actually now the mayor of Richmond, which is, I think, really deserving of a round of applause. I've decided it's nicer having a silver wedding than a white wedding, because you can wear black, which is much nicer. Our three sons are here, and they weren't actually 25 years ago. You kind of know what you're in for, at least I thought I did till this summer. And we've just had the most amazing summer, and there was a time when I was lying in a Soviet hotel, wondering what the heck was going on, and there were KGB types just outside the door. And Tom was on a wild boar hunt, and I thought, oh my God, he hasn't handled a gun ever in his life, and I think he shot himself. And I've already booked the room for Maudlin, and all I think I also was reminded at the time, you never know with Tom, I mean, if he isn't wild boar hunting, he's trampling strawberries in a tub in the garden, attracting every kind of wasp. Because that was the drought of 1976. You can imagine how many wasps there were. And he's also very, very talented at absolutely everything, like royal tennis, which he's just taken up, writing musicals, making speeches. He'll make a much better one in a minute, that kind of thing. The one thing he's bloody awful at is gadgets. And I just thought I would tell the women in the audience these vital statistics. 3 houses, 10 cars, 4 washing machines, 6 fridges and freezers. I can't count how many irons. I don't understand that, because my mother still got the iron she had in 1940. 5 electric kettles, and I think I'm right in this, 12,000 meals cooked by me. and a drink to top. And thank you very much for coming and braving the traffic. And I haven't got a glass here. I thought we should say top.
I'm not going to follow it. I'm not going to make a speech. But I've got to announce the results of a literary competition. Some of you may not know that the Booker Prize has got a supplementary award this year. It's for the book that best describes 25 years of marriage. And the one-man jury, after extensive research in W.H. Smith for half an hour, browsing through the covers, has come up with 6 nominations for this book, which I will, and the nominations are... First nomination, Slow Boat to China by Gavin Young, described as full of life and sunshine, and the sort of painful and sickening adventures that are such a pleasure to read on wet Sunday afternoons. Edin's Embrace by Nadine Crenshaw. He was a ruler of men and a slave to one woman. Paul Theroux, Riding the Iron Rooster. A roller coaster Patagonian nightmare. Knights of Destiny by Sarah Wood. They soared to passion's heights in each other's arms. Slow Train to Milan by Lisa St. Aubin de Turan. Luxuriating in silks and asparagus one moment, succumbing to starvation the next. They live like divine fugitives, forever on the move, in a bizarre, bohemian and exhilarating odyssey. The jury was impressed with all the above nominations, but the winner of the 1990 Silver Wedding Award is the final nomination. South by Sir Ernest Shackleton. A tale of human courage, of endurance, of hope undiminished, of skill and inventiveness, and above all, of leadership. So, we now toast to my leader. Thank you, Editor.
Hello, what a gorgeous outfit, my goodness. Hi, my granddaughter.
Right. There you go.
Yeah, she noticed that.
make good sounds.
Attention.
Have they?
Yeah, because they can't get the contract sorted out.
I've forgotten it's a movie camera. So you take the flash of the
Passing
radio.
Well, you look happy enough, I must say, contented enough. Oh, I say, what sweet little booties. Yes. Now, we know that's not a genuine smile. I've still got some booties that Eleanor had.
Really?
I've certainly got a little matinee jacket, as it used to be called. Do you have a matinee jacket? Oh, yes.
Your garden looks just, there's so many different shades and colours. So it's the 7th of August.
7th of August.
Jessica's almost 9 weeks old and she's really lifting her head pretty well.
Come on then. You're doing it really well a minute ago. There you go.
Not too far, darling.
That's the curtain up.
Yes, you must sit down here on the floor. Turn up. Here it looks. She boxed that way along. She boxed that
Hey, thank you.
Now is the time for it.
Ah, I'll have to go and do the gate. Oh.
Let's fall in love.
Well, I don't mind. I'll run up and do the gate. Be good for me. Then I can film you coming up the drive.
Right.
For each other.
Walk.
To Castle Craig.
Castle Craig time.
See how far we get. Yes!
Robert's first Castle Craig, I think.
Yeah, never been there.
Never been there, never done it. Like. This is what we're heading towards. This is Castle Craig.
Side of Swinside, and ahead of us we can see the open country, and we shall come back towards Rosewater and come up.
sort of leaves me. Oh, she does, sort of.
Yes.
She likes the next page with the thing that goes round and round.
Rosie, Daddy, look.
Hello.
This is Jessica, 20 weeks old. No, 20 weeks old. And the second time in the baby bank.
She hasn't really got the hang of it, but she can certainly jig around. And that's what she likes doing. And look at that right leg. Never stops. Never stops.
Sucking at the bath water. Look at you. Yeah. Look at you.
Alex's birthday. Jessica's wearing a dress. About the second or third time. And I'm afraid she's picking the flowers. Not you, monkey. Don't eat them. See, she's still got chicken pox marks, but she's a lot better. Not you.
Hello. Hello. I said, what are you minding about? I said, you can go home. I said, I've got to stop here. And he didn't say the funny side of it.
And they all went to sleep in their little teepees. They all went to sleep in their little teepees. All went to sleep in their little teepees.
10 little Indian boys. It was May in the Lake District, and the lambs were out in the field. Jessica wanted to go and play with the lambs, but she needed someone to take her. The trouble was, they were all busy. Great-Granddad was busy studying a map.
Sorry, Jessica.
Great-Grandma was doing the jigsaw puzzle.
Sorry, Jessica.
Granny was busy having a drink.
Sorry, Jessica.
Mummy and Daddy were having a well-earned sleep.
Sorry, Jessica.
Rosie was busy making scripts.
Sorry, Jessica.
Jessica went to Uncle Toby. Uncle Toby, if you play your guitar, I'll do a dance and then they'll stop being boring.
Oh,
so Toby played his guitar. And Jessica did her dance. Grown-ups stopped what they were doing. And then they all took Jessica to see the lambs.
hadn't overdone it, my dear. No, no, the illness is all gone. The mystery is, where did it come from?
The mystery is, how come I didn't get it?
No, but where do illnesses come from? I wonder.
The wind blows east and the wind blows west on always on. The animals all lie down to rest on always on.
We ought to have a video of that. That's very good, isn't it?
A cow and a pig that's much too fat, a great big horse and 3 bad rats. On always farm.
We're doing some boycott inspection of the
jobs, are we? Yes.
Which way are we going to pull it? That way? Oh, that's
To you.
Okay. Ready? Okay. Oh, I love that. Okay.
We can chime away and...
We're off the wrong limit.
Just checking.
$71 for no wicket. Robert scored 50. We're taking tea.
So what do you think of that then?
That's okay, but this was exactly what happened last year at this time, so we can take nothing for granted.
Yeah. I will in drinks at all.
Sounds fine. That's Robert on 96. Tom Stanier batting. That could be it. They're gonna go. They're going. That's it.
Yes, down the front one's down. Right, start going ahead. Is that all done? Cheers. Okay. Very good. That's everybody. Somebody.
I'll pick one.
All right. Not one for us. Cheers.
What would that entail? Basically entail all the money I made. Not late. So it made nothing.
Well, there they were. They're hiding over there. That's where they were. They're somewhere there. They just left out there.
If he hadn't been writing, hadn't been there when she brought them up. Eventually it feels much better and
Wait a minute, first of all a close-up of the operation.
Hang on.
So it's a tin lid with a match and an egg on the top.
Yeah, I've got to have the claw.
Yeah. Where's the egg? There we go. Now let me widen out.
Well, how did even think of this thing?
No, I didn't think of it.
It's just an old...
one of the best ideas always are.
Right.
Stand by. Can we have total quiet? This requires a lot of concentration.
Is it running?
It is running.
It is. I'm not doing it again, I can tell you. so that is that.
When we had about 8 people, it's your turn. They didn't get it.
See if it's positioned
You just whack it and it goes in. It's got to be very sharp.
Right. Are we ready?
Yep.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Years of practice.
What a misspent youth. Oh, dear.
A man in Ireland, come back to Australia, and
Right. It should be, I think, yeah, it's going.
Okay.
red light. Is the red light on?
It says record on the
Do
thing.
this once. Okay, we're recording.
Yeah.
Right, this is sheer agony.
We're ready.
Okay, here we go.
We're ready.
Oh!
I say.
Yeah. This is going to be running for ages. It's going to take ages.
How long does it take roughly?
Well, if it goes well, it'll take me about 30
engineering degree.
seconds. And then I'll do that.
We just drew those cups of tea.
Oh, I will. Let me help. Who wants tea with milk, right? I'm assuming nobody wants it neat.
Is this one matchstick, Robs, or two?
One matchstick. And you might have to pause on the camera.
Cynical, I think we'll say.
One of those make it work, Robert.
Yes!
Yay! Look at that!
Oh, that is rather weird.
Wow.
Weird. Yes.
Gosh, golly.
2 forks on a matchstick.
Very nice.
That is good.
That's really good. And it's easy to do as well.
Yes.
Thank Catherine and Isabel for these marvellous place cards. I've found that with advancing years, when I sit down to my desk to write great thoughts, I drop off to sleep within a few minutes. And when I come to, I have to confess that I'm not always sure where I am. And I have further been told that as you get older, you may come to be not quite sure who you are. I shall have to go through all that in a moment, but I shall tell them that I shall take my card and stick it on my desk. When I come to, I know where I am and who I am. I've made up my mind to tell you that before I arrived here, but while I have been here, I have learned that my neighbour on my left, Anna Burkhardt, my old great friend Frank, reached her own 90th birthday yesterday. And And I've known her all these years, and I'm quite sure when Anna wakes up, she knows perfectly well where she is. Now, thank you again, all very much, for coming along today. And I now hand the baton to my wife, Sylvia.
If I could just follow on what David had said by plagiarising well-known lines of Lewis Carroll. "You are old, Father William," the old man said, the young man said, "and your hair has become very white, and yet you incessantly ride on your bike. Do you think at your age it is right?" Well, David and I have been cycling away on our bicycles now for nearly 56 years. When we first married, he had one, but I had not. So we spent some of our precious wedding present money on buying one for me, which I still have and use, both supplemented by a newer model. And very lucky we feel that we are still able to use them. And very lucky to have been able to spend nearly a lifetime together in comparative good health. Also, to be blessed with our 3 children, their children, and now a great-grandchild. Although the gap, as we all know, between old and young must be greater now than it has ever been in history. Whereas once we were the transmitters of skills and information, whether it was shaping an axe head from stone or moulding a pot from clay, to recounting the tales of the times that we had lived through to the young. Now all this has become valueless. As we all know, any 3-year-old is likely to be more adept at electronic material than they have ever been. And a documentary film can recall the past over a wider field than we can ever do. However, we would not wish to go back, and we remain grateful to modern science for the benefits and comforts it has brought to old age, and dare I say it, for extending the span of human life. Although, as Oscar Wilde, inevitably, Oscar Wilde said, the terrible thing about old age is not that one gets old, but that one remains young. Then I hope we may all remain young enough to be reunited again in 10 years' time.